Trojans offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time.
Dang,
It'll
that
be delay of game.
block gets on my
And the head
fucking
coach will
nerves,
decide
dude.
to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
I did not take
First
that
down play
down.
call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's
Come on, man.
It
How
has
can they
been a
react so
tough first
fucking
half of this
fast,
playoff
dude?
game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And completion makes it second and short. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The back's got it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Trojans are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, USC.
Just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. downs for the offense. First down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball is coming to allow him to knock it away.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
How about this, Chris? Man-to-man coverage with help over the top with the free safety. You become much more confident knowing that you have help behind you. They kind of trail the receiver here, knowing that somebody over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what they did. The safety was in position, and he makes the interception.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The pass rush closing in. And he's got it. He breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swann. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Brought down, and the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st down, it's play action. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. With the catch, it's Maffa.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the tall receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Tigers are on the move here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Klubnik. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it near
I
the end
knew
zone.
it.
The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun. He's escaping the pocket now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looking to chuck it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here's the second down play. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's got his man open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. looking to throw it from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And here's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Kick is up and no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Look at them out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Randall. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Extending the play now. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
with their second timeout to talk strategy. The Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And the back now goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Looking for the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket now. And this one is caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half This play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Klubnik. Hit as he gets the pass away. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. The Minute is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They look to throw it here on second down. And he fires the football to the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And now they'll run it on the draw.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Quick throw over the middle. Caught near the goal line. They stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Touchdown Tigers. They will claim the second half lead.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. Second down now after the sack. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. Looking right, this one caught.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Going for a big play downfield. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good patience here from the back. And anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that second and third level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackle made after the completion.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
He knocks this one right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Southern California.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the zone for a touchback. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Handoff in a single back formation. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. Just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Throwing for his running back. That ball snagged for a completion. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run or creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the 4th quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation.